not a game, it's a rich thing.
Good day YouTube and welcome to Beaman ToysTV. And arriving together with my Mark II from Sexy Toys is basically the Mark III from Sexy Toys. I think this is the first unit which caught the attention of a lot of collectors because of the colorations of the figures, plus the price itself. The price tag that comes with it is very attractive. Now, one of these is less than 100 ringgit Malaysia, and you can't actually get that with a licensed product over here so far, and this is basically the first one. And for your information, yes, I did mention this is a licensed product from Sexy Toys. So I don't want to talk about the comparison anymore because I've been talking about the unfair comparison that people are doing in terms of the details lah, in terms of the color lah, in terms of the materials lah, in the previous episode on Mark II. So I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I just get a bit frustrated when people are talking unreasonable things, you know. So if you are buying something expensive, comparing against something cheap, and you're expecting the cheap stuff to be more or better or even equivalent to the expensive stuff, the expensive company can bankrupt, you know. Okay, anyway, let's start now. This is basically the Mark III from Sexy Toys. So you have the Mark III pictures over there. So the words Mark III similar to Mark II, and the information about Mark III's, the materials is the same as Mark II. And then this is the word Ironman's Marvels. So as far as the packaging is concerned, it's the same. A layer of plastic packaging protecting the box, the art box itself, which I think is good. Okay, so this is basically the art box itself. So when you open the art box, you will see another sort of like cover card that protect the figures. So it's here, and this is the Mark III itself. And then this is empty, and then this is the Mark III version, and the accessory is at the back, similar to Mark II, where they give additional 3 pairs of hands and the fire powers accessory to simulate the flying effect, plus the transparent base, which is also similar to the one given in comicave. So let's open the box and see what we have inside. Oh, again, I forget about this cellophane tape which they use to lock this box from dropping. Okay, so you can see it over here, the Marvel Studio Ironman Mark III, and this is basically the hands, the grips, all the stuff. Okay, and now the Ironman itself. So this is basically from the box. This is those kind of like very cheapo plastic box, but because the box is actually covered with a very hard art cover, and it shields, and then I think it's quite safe to say that, you know, it's well packed. I mean, when the box reached me, right, unlike the one I see in the unlike the video that I talk about Pokemons, right, this is considered very good packaging already. So removing this from the box again, so close look, if you look at it, right, the colors is vibrant. You can see the colors is the color is very nice. If you look like overall, the color is pretty good. That's the reason it attracts. You know, with 80 ringgit, this guy really attracts. So let me just put him here. So comparison again, in terms of height only, I'm not going to compare about the quality or whatever, or the materials. I'm going to compare the height again. So it's similar to Mark II, I believe. So this guy is about 18 to 19 cm tall, sexy. And then as I mentioned, this one is about 15 to 16 cm tall. And this is about 31 to 32 cm tall. So, oops, focus lost. So this is the comparisons of height. So apart from the comparison of height, I'm not going to do other comparison anymore. Okay, let's look at the material. It's pretty light. It's plastic, so it's pretty light. So as far as the head articulations, you have very limited articulation available on the head. Okay, as far as the hand articulations you have, but actually move together with the elbows. Yeah, it doesn't, it's not, it's, you can't move this and this separately. So the same goes to here. Basically at the back you can just open a little bit over here. Yeah, I like this one. And then the leg, anything you can open from the leg side. Okay, basically the articulation of the leg is there. Okay, this is the biggest it can go, almost the biggest it can go. And in front of the hand, this is basically the biggest it can go. Okay, I think it can go further up. Okay, so as I mentioned, this one, right, unlike the others that I have, right, die-cast version is pretty heavy, so I don't really like to do the flying pose with it. But with this guy, I will be doing a flying pose with it. So I'll be sharing with you guys how I actually place this tool into my display. And other than that, that's it.
It's not a game, it's a